Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
New York Times World News. July 15, 11:43 America, New York. Israeli reservists threaten mass resignations if judicial plan proceeds. Military reserves are critical to Israel's operational readiness. Reservists are again using that leverage against the government's effort to curb judicial power. Copyright Oded Balilati, Associated Press. In March, Israeli military reservists protested plans by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's right-wing government to overhaul the judicial system.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy. July 15, 11:29 America, New York. Long Island serial killer probe not over after architect is charged in 3 of 11 deaths. Authorities on Long Island are vowing to continue investigating a string of killings known as the Gilgo Beach murders after charging an architect in the deaths of 3 of the 11 victims.
Mirror World News. July 15, 11:18 America, New York. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu rushed to hospital after feeling unwell. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, 73, was rushed to Sheba Hospital, near the coastal city of Tel Aviv after complaining of feeling unwell, a spokesman for the leader confirmed.
WorldCBSNews.com. July 15, 11:07 America, New York. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu in good condition after hospitalization. The Israeli leader's office said the 73-year-old was being treated at Israel's Sheba Hospital, near the coastal city of Tel Aviv.
Global News. July 15, 11:06 America, New York. Construction underway on more affordable rental units in Kelowna. Every Canadian deserves a safe and affordable place to call home, said Federal Housing Minister Ahmed Hussein of a low-rise apartment building at 651 Cambridge Avenue.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
July 15, 11:04 America, New York. Days of torrential rain in South Korea leave at least 22 dead in landslides and floods. Days of heavy rain in South Korea have left at least 22 people dead and 14 others missing in landslides, floods and other incidents, the government said Saturday.
Global News.
July 15, 10:59 America, New York. Canadian government drops education requirement for Hong Kong immigrants. Ottawa announced on Tuesday it would remove all educational requirements for people with at least a year of work experience in Canada starting August 15.
Global News.
July 15, 10:59 America, New York. Toronto suspect still outstanding after late June stabbing, police. Toronto police were called to a stabbing around 3 a.m. on June 29 in the area of Pearl Street and Duncan Street. Police said an alleged assault followed an argument.
RT World News. July 15, 10:53 America, New York. U.S. considering military options against Russia in Syria, Pentagon. Washington and Moscow have argued over U.S. drone flights in the country's airspace. The U.S. is weighing a military response to Russia's presence in the skies over Syria, a Pentagon official told the Associated Press on Friday. Wall Street Journal World News. July 15, 10:48 America, New York. Pope Francis accepts bishop unilaterally installed by China. The Vatican says Beijing's move violated the spirit of their 2018 deal on the appointment of bishops.
Time. July 15, 10:40 America, New York. Long Island serial killer probe not over after man is charged in 3 of 11 deaths. Riverhead, NY. Authorities on Long Island are vowing to continue investigating a string of killings known as the Gilgo Beach murders after charging an architect in the deaths of 3 of the 11 victims.
New York Times World News.
July 15, 10:39 America, New York. Netanyahu rushed to hospital, but in good condition, his office says. Israel's Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, went to the hospital suddenly on Saturday afternoon. Mr. Netanyahu, 73, is currently facing one of the most testing phases of his political career. Copyright. Pool photo by Ronan Z. Vulin. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel this month in Jerusalem.
Time.
July 15, 10:35 America, New York. Mega Millions jackpot grows to $640 million. The Mega Millions top prize has grown again to an estimated $640 million after there was no winner of the lottery's latest giant jackpot. The numbers drawn late Friday night were 10, 24, 48, 51, 66 and Gold Mega Ball 15.
Time.
July 15, 10:32 America New York. Hundreds of flights across Italy are cancelled amid air transport strike at peak of tourism season. Rome. Hundreds of flights across Italy were cancelled Saturday, forcing travelers at the peak of tourist season to make alternate plans, after air transport unions went ahead with a planned work stoppage 2 days following a train strike that paralyzed rail service.